Straight from the trash can, this is Race.
And this is Amber.
And we're talking about our Week 3 review of anime that we've continued to watch from Week 1.
Alright, so what are the rules that we have set up for ourselves now?
Yeah, so here's our kind of our last chance. You know, this is where we're going to decide whether these shows are worth seeing through to the end. Well, at least to episode 12. Because there's at least one show that's more than that. And if we drop it at 12, we drop it at 12. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, 12 episodes is enough of a chance.
Yeah, definitely. 3 episodes is enough of a chance on some of these shows. It's more of a chance than we should have given.
Probably.
Alright, so 4 to 12. There's a couple shows that are shorter than 12, too. Should we just jump in? We're going to avoid spoilers a little more on this one. We might talk about some characters, some like world spoilers. If those bother you, I'm sorry.
But we're going to try to avoid major plot points.
Yeah.
Because we're starting to get in. Some of these are starting to get pretty heavy.
Yeah. Instead of telling the plot points in 3D Girl, we'll just cry.
Right. We are also going to skip right over the continuing shows from last season because we're gonna keep watching them.
Yeah, they would have to have horrible things affronting our eyes to make us stop. Except for maybe Food Wars, but I'll talk about that another time. There's no need for me to rant about Food Wars. Like I fall on and off of that show.
Alright, so what show do we have up first? It looks like it is Sword Art Online Alternative, Gale Online. The 3rd episode came out, today?
Yeah. We watched it a couple hours before recording this.
Yeah, so...
Fuck, I still like it.
Okay, I am enjoying it, but I do have some serious fundamental problems with this.
Yeah,
with
I get it. I think that most of this is gonna just be you ranting. I'm gonna say straight up that like I'm enjoying the show. It's a show that has captured my heart at least a little bit. I'm gonna pass it to Amber for her to shit on it.
Okay, so a lot of the problem that I have with this show comes down to the game itself. And I know that it's pretty popular to shit on the games in the Sword Art Online universe, because frankly most of them are shit. Mm-hmm. But there are some real issues here, and I brought up one of them. There was the hitbox thing in episode 1, and that was a problem with me.
Well, yeah, they showed you why that's not a thing, right?
Right! Because apparently... in the VR realm, you do not get to choose what your character looks like. Our main character is a little pink lolly girl, completely on accident. Yep. She went through...
Like several games. It was like 10.
I think it was more than that. I think it was like 30.
I think they only flashed like 10, though.
To get a character that she liked.
Yeah.
Okay?
Even though she could reroll, she just was so traumatized by being tall. In games, she rolled a tall character every time, and then for some reason in Gale, she rolled the shortest character possible.
Yeah. So I did some reading online, and it sounds like the story that they're going with here is that all of the cosmetic customization elements are locked behind paywalls and microtransactions.
But she seems to care enough. Like she seems to care enough that she'd buy new games. So, that's bullshit, right?
Right. It's an excuse.
Because,
we're excusing bad writing.
Yeah, if that's the case, then, she should be perfectly willing to just jump the like, whatever, $5 to be Tiny Lolly Girl.
Yeah.
Straight up in Alfheim, the first game she plays.
Right. So, I mean, because at least then she gets to play with a friend. But, so... if this is any example of the design put into these games... Okay, now, just for the record, again, I have done quite a bit of reading about this, and I am aware that this stems back to the original seed that Alfheim was built on.
Yeah.
But I don't fucking care. It's a stupid system. Any developer worth half their salt would have fucking fixed it.
So you're saying that even though Reki Kawahara has nothing directly to do with this series, he's ruining this series?
Yes. He is ruining the series. Now, that being said, I am enjoying the show otherwise, despite massive technical faults.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep watching it. I'm also going to keep bitching about it.
Yeah, I fully expect that.
Yeah. You're going to get one of these probably once a week.
You're always going to slip into other shows at this point. Yeah.
Quite possibly.
And here's the exit segment. Fuck SAO. I feel like 2 people have already done that.
Yep. That's for sure.
So I'm going to keep watching this.
I'm pretty sure I am too.
Yeah.
I might still drop it because the list of stuff that I'm still keeping is pretty extensive.
Mm-hmm.
And it might just come down to a matter of time. But I do want to keep watching it.
Yeah, I think I've committed my life to this at this point. There's a lot of shows I'm keeping, but I see dropping a lot next week for those shows.
Probably.
There's a lot of shows that like I'll get to eventually. But yeah. Should we move on to the next show?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
So what's the next show?
Still one of my favorites, Space Battleship Tiramisu.
Oh my god, I love this show.
Yeah, it's really funny. Like,
It is consistently funny.
to be fair, we've only watched one more episode at this point.
That's
than,
true.
Than last time we talked about it, but it continues to be really fun. Yeah. Like the new episode was good, even though I had complaints about the fact that the female character in it has better drawn boobs than face, but I think that's on purpose.
Yeah, that seems to be fairly par for the course.
Yeah. I'm just disappointed after that glorious man ass that they can't just draw a face.
Just spare a little bit, yeah. I don't know. I was pretty...
Wait. I don't think that we should be saying that we should cut budget from the man ass.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That is a vital part of the show. Very important.
We haven't seen another man ass since episode 1,
That's
so
because
I'm
they blew
disappointed.
all of their budget on this one ass. And robot boobs.
Yeah. Robot boobs. That's an important plot point. We're not gonna spoil that.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep watching this. It's 7 minutes. It's funny. It's...
Yeah, like, this is gonna be the easiest show to keep watching because it's 7 minutes, you know.
Yeah. And unlike some of the other shorts this season, it's actually good.
Yeah, we started positive on some of these short forms, and we're not so positive anymore, huh?
Yeah, I am disappointed in the short forms this season for the most part.
Speaking of disappointing short forms.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of disappointment in short forms, you don't know Gunma yet. I gave 9 minutes of my life to this show. It is weird and it is terrifying, and that is the only thing I can really say about it. I have nothing good to say about this show. It's just weird and terrifying.
Yeah, that's why I didn't give it 6 more.
But I thought it would get better.
And it doesn't?
Not even a little.
Which is weird, because it was starting from a pretty low spot.
Right. And I wouldn't say it's getting lower. I'm saying it's just hanging around the same place.
Yeah.
I've learned some weird stuff about Gunma that I don't care about. And the whole thing's just weird and terrifying. I'm done. I'm not going to watch any more of this. This is my first drop of the season.
Yeah. So do you think that this is like a Iceland-Greenland thing where they're trying to trick you not to go to Gunma? Because it is obviously like this advertisement, like the live action parts at the end, like straight up say, "Hey, come to Gunma."
Yeah, and I don't understand how this is supposed to make anyone want to go to Gunma.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna make a turn around episode 5 or something, but like at the same time, don't care at this point.
I'm not going to wait around to find out. I'm just going to drop this show and forget it ever existed.
Yeah. So, like, and speaking of the other crappy short form, Tachibana Triangle.
Thank
I prefer
you.
to call it Love to Triangle.
Aww.
Because it's way more fun to say for me. Because it hurts Amber. This show's bad. Like, this show's... It's trashy. It's barely funny. It's trying really hard. I kind of was in for like some trashy fluffy bullshit this season because there was very little of it.
Is it at least a little sexy?
Not particularly, like, because the character designs aren't like super sexy. Like, you know, like the purple haired girl has a rack that's just stapled onto her body, and like the hottest girl is the blonde molester. Because that's a thing.
Wait, is that the booby hug girl?
No, the one with the beer.
Oh, the no panties girl.
Yeah, she just straight up molests the main character a couple of times.
Okay.
Like
okay.
full on, like, hand down the skirt kind of thing.
Wow, forward.
Yeah, like the second episode opens on her, like, grabbing her, like, apologizing for not wearing panties, like, oh, that's so weird. And then she grabs her and, like, gropes her chest with one hand and hand down her pants with the other.
And it's still not sexy.
Not really.
Damn.
Yeah, you'd think, huh?
Yeah. That sounds really disappointing.
Yeah, like, that's a show that I'm not going to continue to watch. Like, if there was literally no other ecchi, I might just watch it just for the sake of there being one. It feels like it's all the ecchi moments of all the other shows. We should have this season just put together. Yeah. Because it doesn't stop being trash. There's, like, a cute moment, and the rest is just trash.
That sounds awful.
It is real bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna continue watching that one. I had a slight bit of fun with it, but it's not worth it.
No. Oh, well, this next one, though, on the other hand.
Oh, God. We love this one.
We love this show. So, clearly we're talking about Hinamatsuri.
Yes.
I don't think we have enough good things to say about this show.
Yeah, like, this show it's beautiful, it's well animated, it's funny. It
is so funny.
It's heartwarming, even. Like,
yeah, there's a bit of a feels train in there.
Yeah.
We're starting to get to know some other characters.
Yeah, I was really impressed that the episode 3 focused on 2 other characters than Hina for most of the episode.
Yeah, you barely saw Hina or Nita at all.
Yeah.
And that one of those scenes is, well, I would say my second favorite scene thus far.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I don't think anything can beat the girly club.
It's so close. Like, I think that's the strongest moment where they're just charging through the street.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, I want to do that.
That is something special. But, like, I really love the Hitomi story.
Yeah, and the dynamic between her and Uriko is just...
Yes.
Oh, I love it so much. And it's doing such a good job of making us care about these characters while still remaining incredibly funny.
Yeah, like, Uriko's, scary waifu of the season, right?
Oh, yeah. What is it about girls in bartender uniforms?
It's hot.
It really is.
Drop a plug for the game Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartending action. That game's great. Jill Stingray is my waifu.
I think Uriko might be one of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally get it. I loved her this episode. She's a lot harsher than I thought that she would be.
Yeah, I thought she would be just like kind of a background character.
Yeah, but she's really a character, and that's nice. Like, there's no character in the show that's just there.
Yeah, they all have stuff.
Uh-huh.
And God, I can't say enough good things about this show. I love it so fucking much. I'm going to keep watching it as long as they keep making it.
Yeah, definitely. Totally. I'm in for the same. Which is getting harder the more shows I say that about. But this one definitely deserves it. Some of the others maybe not, but,
Yeah.
I'm committed.
Yeah. Everyone should be watching Hinamatsuri.
Exactly.
Everyone.
Yes. We haven't said that enough. If we get anything from these shows, watch Hinamatsuri.
Yeah. Watch Hinamatsuri. That's all you need to know. Spring 2018. Watch Hinamatsuri.
Yes. And once you've watched Hinamatsuri, you can continue on to the next show, Comic Girls. One of my favorites.
I'm loving it too. Maybe not as much as you,
yeah.
but I am loving this show more than I thought I would.
I've committed just to being a moe otaku at this point.
Yep. So you just open up and let the moe in.
The fuwa feelings.
Let them consume you.
Yeah, like this is actually the show that made me confidently drop Tachibana-kan Triangle, because there is some trashy moments in the most recent episode, and like they were kind of fun.
I can agree with that. That there was a couple of moments in there.
Oh wow! But yeah, it's kind of to be expected with Ruki's line of work. There's going to be at least a moment.
It had to come into play at some point. It really did.
Yeah. And, like, it stayed funny about it. Like, it didn't feel that pandery. Like, overall, the joke was that it's awkward to be drawing this.
Yeah, well, and there is some panderiness to it.
There is.
I mean,
definitely.
Clearly. So you've got...
Let's be straightforward. The episode is titled Jiggle Jiggle Bounce.
Yeah, Jiggle Jiggle Bounce definitely says everything you need to know about that episode.
Mm-hmm.
But so I've been watching how this has been developing since the OP started in episode 2, when the OP opens with a long lingering shot of lilies. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, there is gonna be so much Yuri bait in this show.
Oh yeah, this is the Yuri bait show this season.
Oh, it definitely is, and I'm.
I would say
sure...
Tachibana-kan Triangle because all those girls are groping each other, but that show's just bad.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, based on some of the stuff that's happened in the show, that some of these girls are legitimately gay. That it's not just bait; they're just Yuri.
Yeah, like, and a lot of the characters do definitely have at least some level of feeling for each other.
Mm-hmm. And that actually makes it kind of sweet. I mean,
it does.
There is an inherent sweetness in this show, but.
And we should mention that Tsubasa's now a heavy contender for Best Girl.
Yeah. Pretty heavy.
Yeah.
I don't know if she wins, but she's
I know.
close.
I don't think she's a heavy contender. Like, this is episode 3. This is where we're starting to get our statistics on our racehorses for Best Girl of the season. Yeah.
But we can't have any racehorses. We didn't pick up Pretty Derby.
Dang it.
But I mean, Comic Girls has some genuine heart in it. Some things where, like, I feel their pain as an artist.
Oh, Gauss-chan. Oh.
I feel for her so much. I just want to wrap her in a blanket and give her, like, a donut.
Yeah.
And just tell her it's gonna be okay.
That happens in the episode too.
Fair, it does. But I just want to, like, tell her everything's gonna be okay. Just keep working at it.
Ruffle her hair, yeah.
Yeah. Just keep trying, honey.
Yeah. I love that show. Like, that's one of my shows of the season so far.
It's pretty high up there for me, too, as far as just sheer enjoyment factor.
Yeah, I probably should be recommending other shows. Like, other shows should be my taste, but whatever. We're not talking about Megalobox this week. We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah. Okay, and to be fair, yes, all three episodes of Megalobox are out. The reason we're not talking about it this week is entirely 100% my fault, because I forgot to watch it. I forgot to write it down on my list.
You forgot to watch one of the best shows of the season.
Yes, I should be drugged through the streets and beaten. Okay?
Hey, side part for Megalobox. Just watch it. It's good. We'll talk about it next week.
I'm sure I'll be gushing all over it. It'll be fine.
Alright, so let's move on to Kakuriyo.
Kakuriyo. Surprise.
Yeah, like, it's better than I expected.
It is so much better than it looked. Even from the first episode.
I was like, oh, this is one of those shows, I'm going to take on 3 episodes, but I'm going to get to drop it. No.
And I was kind of feeling the same way.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's going to be a reverse harem thing, but I've got to see, like, so that way I can be justified. No, it's just pretty good.
Yeah, no, what we got was some beautiful world building.
Yeah.
Some excellent character development. Beautiful artwork. Mm-hmm. All of the scenery is beyond gorgeous.
Yeah, like, and like the character expressions are really good too. Like, especially the Oni. Mm-hmm. His, like, every time he like smiles just a little bit, you notice it, and it changes the scene.
Yeah. I really am liking him more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
Because at first he seems like just kind of a dick, but he's starting to grow on me.
Yeah, I made the association to, like, Howl from Howl's Moving Castle, where he doesn't, like, quite get humans, but he's trying, and he's like this mystical character with, like, all his power and interest, but, like, he he doesn't quite gel with what's going on with the main character 100%.
Yeah, and since you mentioned that, I started looking at him that way too, and it makes a lot of sense.
It makes him a lot hotter too.
It really does, because how hot was Howl?
Yeah. Husbando all time.
Totally.
Especially in the Blackbird form.
Yeah. Well, we're just not going to talk about that. But yeah, I had a feeling I was going to like this show. I'm surprised I'm liking it as much as I am. You know, there's a lot of folklore in this, so clearly it gets some extra points. Mm-hmm. But it's just hitting so many of the right buttons for me. And it also definitely looks like it's not going to be a reverse harem.
I should fucking hope so.
I mean, I do have a prediction that about 2/3 of the way through the show, the Foxboy from episode 1 is going to publicly declare his love for the main character and try to take her away from the Oni.
Yeah, it's gonna be something like that.
Because there's something building there.
Yeah, Genji definitely has feelings for her.
Yeah.
Whether those are like strong romantic feelings aren't 100% yet, but they're hinted.
Yeah. Also, Kakuriyo has one thing that I've not seen, I think ever. Tanuki Girl.
She's so cute.
She is! I adore her!
The Tanuki Girl's so cute. We need to see more Tanuki Girl. We need to write them fan letters and say we just need Tanuki Girl as her own show.
Yeah, Tanuki Girl needs her own show.
I can't write Japanese, so I'll Google translate it, right?
Oh, that will be wonderful.
They'll love me, I'm sure.
Alright, so I think that's all we really can say about Kakuriyo, other than, you know, if you have any inclination that you might enjoy it, give it a try. It's well worth it. It's on the more serious side from a lot of the stuff that we're watching.
Yeah, kind of. Like, it's more adventurous. It's more like this, like, drama. And, like, it's not like a heavy drama. It's not like, you know, like, people are dying left and right or anything. But, like, which is a lot of anime drama, it's drama because people are dying.
Yeah, no, it's just, I don't know, it's mature, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's good. And
it's definitely more of a josei show.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Alright, so next, beyond that, I'm so happy for this one.
I saw the one that was after this on the list. It wasn't as excited.
It's because I wrote them back to back.
Yeah.
So next up is Maho Shoujo Ore. I fucking love this show.
Yeah, this is another one where we only watched one more episode, but it was a good damn episode. Like,
it really was.
Like, we had problems with it, though. Like,
it still has this weird pacing problem.
Yeah, the show's too long. Like,
I think 15 minutes would have been the sweet spot for this show. Because in episode 3, there's this point where we get some backstory on one of the characters.
Yeah. And
that whole segment goes on probably a good 5 minutes longer than it needs to.
Yeah, you know what could sell me, like, the Blu-ray on this show? A director's cut.
Oh, God. Maybe we should just make one.
Yeah, but we couldn't distribute that legally.
True. But I would be interested to see it.
Definitely.
But yeah, they shove a lot of unnecessary stuff into the show, and it feels like it's just padding the length. And that really does kind of bug me. But outside of that, the show is brilliant.
Yeah, there's no breakfast gag this time. So,
true. Well, because the entirety of the events of the show took place in about 10 minutes.
Definitely, yeah. Most of it's a flashback.
Yeah. So, there was no breakfast gag this time, but we got... Let's see. This show doesn't even pretend to have subtext. It's just text.
Yeah.
It is very straightforward. And Sakuyo is actually the one that gets my vote for best girl so far, for being both so pure and impure of heart.
Oh, yeah. she has one of the best lines of the show so far.
Yeah. A couple of them, I think.
Yeah.
Because booby math. But yeah, I fucking love this show, and I'm definitely going to keep watching it.
Yeah. We also have taken to calling her Opai-chan as much as possible.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, because the two main characters' names are way too similar. Because the main character is Saki.
Yeah.
The secondary main character is Sakuyo.
Yeah.
So their names are too close. So it's Saki and Opai-chan.
Yeah.
Booby girl.
Yeah, we're both gonna keep watching this, right?
Mm-hmm.
We loved this show almost before it came out.
Yeah. Again, I love it on principle alone, and the fact that it delivers as much as it does, despite some of its hang-ups, goes to show how strong the comedy really is.
Definitely. And I agree on that a lot.
Oh, God.
The other Magical Girl show isn't good.
No, it's not. And of course we're talking about Maho Shoujo Site.
Yep. This show's... Just don't touch it. Like, if you want, like, an edgy show, it's not good at that. If you want, like a depressing show, it's not good at that. Yeah.
I
Pick on something like Welcome to the NHK or something.
Yeah, I know, right? Just go rewatch NHK. Perfect. You'll want to kill yourself. Magical Girl Site, I am disappointed.
Yeah.
You had so much potential.
Yes and no. Like, it had a lot of potential. It didn't show that it was going that way.
Well, it had potential to be this dark, broody, it cut yourself with a knife kind of edge show, and it blew its load in the first episode.
Definitely. Like, the first episode is the best episode of the 3 that came out.
Yeah.
The episode 3 commits to it so hard it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
If that's what you want. Yeah.
Episode 2 is just disappointing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, episode 3 is a little bit better, but it just got weird.
Oh, especially the ending.
The ED?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ED was downright creepy, and not, like, in an offensive way.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil a plot point here, but it cuts to live action of one of the characters. They don't look the same either. Like,
not even a little.
They don't even put the blue hair on her, but, like, it's just that, because one of the characters is an idol. It cuts to live action of a actor that I think's supposed to be her. Yeah, the lyrics she was saying definitely infer it. And, like, she had the outfit and everything, but, like, she didn't look like her.
Yeah, which is, it's generally fine, because, anime girls...
anime girls...
isn't always true to life. But there's this whole concept... Okay, so I'm going to get a little spoilery here, because I fucking hate this.
Yeah.
There's this whole...
Skip to the next show if you don't want to hear this, but, yeah. You shouldn't be watching the show anyway.
Yeah, so there's this whole plot point about idols who are pets. Like, pet girl idols. And I have a real problem with this.
Yeah,
it's gross.
Yeah, it's a fetish idol thing.
Yeah, and I mean, I kind of like how they juxtaposed that with the ability that she ends up with. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to spoil that, really. But, or should we?
I mean, like, I almost want to talk about how fucking stupid that last episode was.
So maybe we just should.
Like if we were talking spoilers already. So yeah, she has panties to take over people's mind.
Yeah, she controls people's minds with the power of her panties. So to be intellectual for a second before I think Race might go off on this. I don't know, he's giving me a weird look. On an intellectual level, again, I find this juxtaposition really interesting because the girl as an idol is a pet. So it's, take me home and be my master.
One of the songs was literally, you can take me home.
Yeah, it's take me home and be my master. I'll be your pet girl.
Yeah.
Which is gross. But then she, while saying that, also controls other people. Mm-hmm. And so I do kind of enjoy that, but it's not interesting enough for me to keep watching the show.
Yeah, I didn't need this little lolly girl's panty shots continuously either.
Yeah, and then there was the scene where they were talking about stealing her panties.
Yeah, the show's... Like this episode was extra trashy on a shitty show.
Yeah, it's...
Episode 2, had some moments, but, at the same time, it became more sadistic. Whereas, the first episode was, so dark and suffering, and then it became sadistic in episode 2, and then it became creepy in episode 3.
Yeah, it just...
And, none of those emotions are something that is particularly appealing to me in an anime. And together, they just make me want to vomit.
Yeah. Magical Girl Site, you're trying too hard.
Oh, they're trying... all of it too hard. They're trying too hard on episode 1. We give it a chance.
Yeah, it's you're trying too hard and it's disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna drop this. I wish I didn't have to.
Yeah.
I wish this was a better show.
I don't, because I'm watching too much stuff.
That's
it's
true.
fine. This one sucks. I don't need an edgy show this season. Doriku might get a chance next week.
That's true. That's true. I have a bad feeling about that one.
Yeah, me too.
As much as I was looking forward to it, I have a bad feeling about it. But we'll talk about that next week after I've watched it.
Yeah, we haven't seen it, so.
All right, so it looks like our last show of the week.
Yeah, unless we want to touch on like any of the continuing stuff at all.
I don't think so. Well, maybe a few minutes after we're done talking about this.
All right. Yeah.
So the last show of the week is 3D Girl.
Yeah. This show I'm really enjoying. Like I didn't I kind of wanted to drop all the romances, especially since I'm continuing Kakuriyo.
But this one's hard to drop.
Definitely.
We're invested now.
Yeah, like it's really a nice romance. Like
it's simple.
Yeah, like I haven't seen this good of a romance in a while, and it's the bullshit otaku show that did it for me. Like,
yeah, it wasn't supposed to be like this.
You know, like level romance, like addressing sex, like in a show, like that doesn't happen. Yeah. You know, in a classy way. Yeah.
Couples talking through their problems.
Oh my god! Like that doesn't
concept.
How does that? I don't know how that works. I've never seen it before. I haven't seen that before in media. Like Western media is not better about that.
I know. Like, how is it possible that some throwaway bullshit romance anime that no one really cared about is managing to be such a reasonable, mature, and realistic love story?
Yeah. I haven't watched any more of Tadakun Never Falls in Love, but like I was kind of disappointed that show seems to be getting a lot more attention than 3D Girl. Because they both seem like relatively straightforward romances, and 3D Girl actually surprised me.
Yeah, Tadakun was more like exactly what we expected it was gonna be.
Yeah, I don't like we haven't watched the next two episodes, so if it's somehow amazing, I kind of don't care, but tell me anyway.
Yeah, let us know. We might give it a shot later.
Yeah.
But, I mean, 3D Girl, I mean, I outright cried in the second episode.
Oh, yeah.
Like, happy tears.
Yeah, we'll probably be crying sad tears later.
Probably.
There's a little bit of foreshadowing.
And I hope we're wrong. I need us to be wrong. I don't think my heart can take it.
Yeah, we're totally wrong. Definitely wrong.
Yes.
I don't know what bad things could happen.
There's nothing wrong. Everybody lives forever.
Yes.
You know, the good guys always win.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this show is just, it's so heartwarming.
Definitely.
So, I have to keep watching this. I need this. It makes me feel better about the world a little bit, that this exists.
Yeah, like, it's nice to see a romance this leveled and this, like, you know, we were talking about communication. Like, that's not something we see a lot in a romance, especially not initialized by the characters involved.
Yeah.
Usually when we do see it, it's, like, a third-party character that's, like, saying, hey, you guys are being dumb, you know?
Yeah, which was, you know, one of my favorite things about my love story.
Yeah.
Was that, you know, that couple didn't really know how to communicate, but they had, you know, the bro there to be like, hey, you're being stupid, go talk to her, you dumbass. And so, I mean, that in of itself is a good thing. This is even better.
Yeah. And there's some interesting things with, like, the girl might not have some healthy outlooks on other things.
Yeah.
Her outlook on friendship is really kind of messed up. But, like, that's what makes her interesting.
I'm looking forward to seeing her grow because of this relationship, too.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it started off with Sunsun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was getting some growth, and now Iroha is, too, and I really love it. They're growing together as a couple.
Yeah, that's something really special. And that's something you rarely get to see in a show like this. Usually there's more hijinks.
Yeah, the show is low on hijinks.
Yeah, You know, any problems are basically in Sunsun Hikari's head. Yeah.
Yeah, this is just, it's just a purely good show.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Cat Ear's boy is too pure for this world.
Oh.
I love him so much. He needs to find himself a little cat ear girl.
Yeah, he needs some head pads. Just...
Yeah. He is so sweet, and I love him so much. But yeah, so definitely going to keep watching 3D Girl, too.
Yeah, even though I've said that for a whole bunch of shows, I guess I'm just committed to watching anime from now on.
Yeah, there is nothing else. There's nothing but anime.
The only continuing show that I've watched 3 episodes of so far is Darling in the Franxx, because that's it's episode 15. They're gonna have a break next week, so I think that it's kind of a good time to mention it.
Yeah, I guess we could talk about it a little bit, because last episode was pretty intense.
Yeah.
The last 2 episodes were super intense.
Yeah, I think that now's, like, if you were wondering about catching up with the show, if you're wondering about starting it, I think now's a good time, because you have that extra week of soft, movement. I like, it's setting up for something really big in the last 9 episodes.
Yeah, so something major, huge just happened. Yeah. And there's still 9 episodes to go, so I feel like they're going to keep ramping it up. Yeah. But I am getting some serious Evangelion vibes from this. I mean, they've been all over. I was getting
serious Evangelion vibes.
They've been happening all over the place, but now it's like it's starting to feel like closer to the end of that story.
Yeah, definitely.
With how intense it's getting. So, I don't want to say anything.
Yeah. There are shades of other shows, but that's kind of a...
That's true. There was a Fooly Cooly moment.
Yeah, definitely.
And I was wondering if we were still watching the same show at that point. But, yeah, But yeah, I am continuing to enjoy this show a lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah. I mostly just wanted to add this to recommend the show again, because the last time we talked about it was kind of a weird spot.
Yeah.
And the extra episode has really helped, ground it again.
Yeah. I think that's really all we can say about it without getting spoiled.
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to spoil the show.
Yeah, this one really you don't want to spoil.
We'll talk about this again at the end of the season.
Yeah, then we'll...
full, retrospective.
Definitely.
And we'll tear that show to pieces.
Definitely. I do want to check in with My Hero Academia, which continues to be hype as fuck.
Yeah. Well, the end of the last episode was a whole lot of stuff happened.
Yeah, shit is about to get real, guys.
It's My Hero Academia, it's at the point where shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
Because that always happens.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's not unexpected. It's still hype as fuck.
Yeah.
Revelry in the dark.
Revelry in the dark.
Let's see. So how are we feeling about the season so far? Overall, as a whole.
I'm feeling really good about it. This is a great season. It's been so hard to trim these shows.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I've dropped let's see, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shows that I've got to episode 3 on. I've dropped 2 of them.
Yeah. Which is going to ruin our schedules.
Yeah, my schedule's going to be pretty tight this season.
Yeah. Is there anything... I was talking about maybe switching over to the dub for Kakuriyo. Are you thinking about watching the dub now that Funny's coming out with anything on any of these?
I might.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the first episode of the Kakuriyo dub is actually out now.
Yeah,
so
I haven't watched it yet. That's gonna be my deciding point.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. If it's good, as much as I am enjoying Kakuriyo, I think I will switch to the dub schedule to give myself a break.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that point. Hopefully the Oni's just as sexy.
Yeah, that's actually pretty important to me.
I'm curious. So, I almost want to look up who the voice actor is right now, but
yeah, we haven't read the dub cast yet. So I have a few voices in mind of who I think it could pull it off.
Don't do that. That will ruin the voice you actually hear.
I know, but it's hard not to, because I mean, there's only a few people I can think of that have that voice. Although I'm sure that whoever they got did a fantastic job.
I sure hope so.
Because funny stubs are usually pretty solid.
Yeah, hopefully they're not just funneling all the talent away into the big shows this season.
Yeah. I don't even know what else is getting a dub this season. I'm actually looking it up right now.
Yeah, I know I'm watching Legend of the Galactic Heroes dubbed. I'm waiting for that entirely. So I don't know if that might have came out with 3 episodes subbed, but I'm not talking about it.
Which one?
Legend of the Galactic Heroes.
Oh, right, because you're switching to the dub schedule for that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted because I'm looking up this season's simuldub schedule.
Yeah, I'm going to be continuing to be watching My Hero Academia dubbed, and I'm not watching Steins Gate until it's dubbed.
Oh yeah, Steins Gate was the other one. I also might put off Tokyo Ghoul Re, because I watched Tokyo Ghoul dubbed, and even though they don't really seem to have a whole lot in common, like the same characters or anything, I still feel like I should watch it dubbed.
I totally get that. It's hard to switch on a show, even if it's only tangentially related.
Yeah. Golden Kamui's getting a dub.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one. I was going to watch... That's another one I was going to watch it to 3 to get my idea on it. And then I'm going to decide... Because the first episode of the dub should also be out then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it should be out here in a few days. It comes out... on the 30th, so in about a week.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stick to watching the sub for Golden Kamui, if only because of the way that the girl mixes in some of the Ainu language with it, and I find that really interesting.
If they keep that in the English, which they could, that would be really interesting.
That's true.
And I hope that they do that.
Yeah. Hinamatsuri is getting a dub. I might watch both. Yeah,
you were saying that you'll probably watch both. I'm probably just going to watch that one subbed because I'm committed at this point.
Yeah, it'll be hard to wait another 3 weeks to get the next episode for that.
No.
We could barely wait to watch the episodes when they've come out so far. That's how much we're into this show. So there's a few things I'm going to kind of wait for the dub and see if that'll clear up my schedule a little.
So next week, what are we looking to talk about?
Crossing Time.
Caligula.
Golden Kamui. Episode 3 should be out of that soon.
Persona, I think.
Yeah. We've fallen behind on Persona.
Ever so slightly.
Just a little.
We'll catch up on it by next week.
We're definitely going to talk about Wodakoi. I have a ton to say about that. Sorry, Odakoi. I'll be talking about that next week too.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to wait to talk about Steins Gate because we're waiting for the dub.
We're gonna probably we might touch on Steins Gate episode 3, but we'll probably wait till it's further on to really talk about that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. I'll get to talk about whether or not sticking with Yotsu Urabiori was a good idea.
Okay.
And we'll find out just how horrible Doreiku actually is.
Yeah. I feel like at this point that's going to be one of the easiest shows to trim, especially with how much I've committed to this week.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, and we're definitely going to gush about Megalobox.
Yeah, Megalobox. I'd give it my rating right now, but wait till next week. Clickbait.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So next week will actually be a little shorter, I think.
Yeah, totally. A bunch of these shows came out really early.
Yeah.
So, I've been Race.
I've been Amber.
And we're closing the lid on this trash can for the night.